Hello, today we embark on an exciting journey back in time to explore the TV series Dallas. I'm sure many of you have fond memories of this classic show. Dallas is a timeless gem that has left indelible mark on television history. Join us as we relive the magic, revisiting those with the entire cast of then and now. We will explore the names and initial ages of the talented actors on the show and witness their transformation in 2024. So without further ado, let's dive into the world of Dallas. Sheree J Wilson was born in 1958. In the series, she played April Stevens. In 1986, when she was in the series, she was 28 and now she's 65.
Blame a girl for trying to make a living.
You're not gonna make a living off me.
Cliff, don't be so worried. We're in different leagues now.
And that's the number one thing you can do to change your attitude. And one thing that I do, it's my trick of as I'm walking.
Barbara Bel Geddes was born in 1922. In the series, she played Miss Allie Ewing. In 1978, when she was in the series, she was 56. And sadly, she passed away on August 8, 2005, at the age of 82.
How was your day?
Well, it was exhausting, and the instructors were sick, and I had to teach 2 classes myself.
Well, why don't you take a bath before dinner? You'll feel better.
Well, that's a...
I remember he came up to me, I think that first day, and it made me laugh so, because he said, "Now, Barbara, don't act. And that's...
Charlene Tilton was born in 1958. In the series, she played Lucy Ewing Cooper. In 1978, when she was in the series, she was 20 years old, and now she's 65.
$5 million you've just inherited, and you may feel entitled to a part of it.
I don't believe Mitch would do a thing like that.
Look at your shoes. I said, "I'm so sorry." And he said, I said, "Oh my gosh, I got to get him." And he says, "I just want to let you know." And he was very soft-spoken. He said, "I want to let you know."
Ken Kuchavo was born in 1935. In the series, he played Cliff Barnes. In 1978, when he was in the series, he was 43, and sadly passed away on April 21st, 2019, at the age of 83.
Suggesting we could be friends. No, I don't think I could live with that. I don't really know what I could live with.
Me something I'd wanted my whole life. It gave me a brother.
Wasn't the very first scene that we ever shot was when I was waiting for you at the apartment and you came back and said you were going off with Bobby?
Yes.
Wasn't that the very...
George Kennedy was born in 1925. In the series, he played Carter McKay. In 1988, when he was in the series, he was 63 and sadly passed away on February 28, 2016, at the age of 91.
Jessica? No offense, Clayton, but that lady is nuts. I mean, she can't even tie her own shoelaces.
I sat before a TV watching the transformation of the World Trade Center into a crematory. Over.
Steve Connolly was born in 1946. In the series, he plays Ray Krabs. In 1978, when he was in the series, he was 32, and now he's 78.
I never used to think a man needed more money than he could roll up and stick in his pocket. Too much money can cause you a lot of trouble.
I had beautiful boots and hats while I did the show, and there are several examples of that in the exhibit. The Justin Boot Company, as somebody...
Larry Hackman was born in 1931. In the series, he played J.R. Ewing. In 1978, when he was in the series, he was 47 and sadly passed away on November 23, 2012, at the age of 81.
Necessarily. Now, you gotta understand, she's just been in a terrible automobile accident several weeks ago. And as a result, my son was born prematurely. He almost died. And she blames herself.
And you read it for the first time. Did you have any idea that it was going to last and be as big as it has?
Oh, I had no idea. No. Of course not. No. Who could possibly in 13 seasons?
Yeah. And who...
Deborah Renard was born in 1959. In the series, she plays Sly. In 1981, when she was in the series, she was 22, and now she's 64.
It's an odd coincidence. I was going through some papers the other day, and I came across a case file.
And what does that have to do with me?
I don't think I want to talk.
No, wait a minute.
A man who's been married for 30 years, he comes to his wife one night and says he's been having an affair for the last couple of years. He basically assumes
Linda Gray was born in 1940. In the series, she played Sue Ellen Ewing. In 1978, when she was in the series, she was 38, and now she's 83.
Get some perspective on your future.
And you're right. But every time I think about the future, the past seems to get in the way.
Changing your mind about Marion J.
Ford started the Betty Ford Clinic. It was at a time where society was changing. Things were no longer pushed under the rug. There were no 800...
Victoria Principal was born in 1950. In the series, she played Pamela Barnes Ewing. In 1978, when she was in the series, she was 28, and now she's 78.
You're taking sides. Is Cliff more important to you than me?
That's not the issue. You have the Ewing strength behind you.
And then as they became more generous and the jokes grew larger, we all became participants in these jokes. I would say the majority of Patrick
Duffy was born in 1949. In the series, he played Bobby Ewing. In 1978, when he was in the series, he was 29, and now he's 75.
No more than 25%, all right? All right.
Could pull that off. And then the ancillary cast, which we all were, the ensemble, was accidental.
Howard Keel was born in 1919. In the series, he played Clayton Farlow. In 1981, when he was in the series, he was 62, and sadly passed away on November 7, 2004, at the age of 85.
Dusty getting married hasn't anything to do with the reason you came down here.
You gave me some of the reasons I was looking for.
You sure it isn't just overreaction to him
and trying to keep quiet, and I'll just do it. And so I did. And I tried it out in a place called Sun City, Arizona, which...
Susan Howard was born in 1944. In the series, she played Donna Culver Krebs. In 1979, when she was in the series, she was 36, and now she's 80 years old.
I wish I hadn't now. Why? I mean, if he's a nice man. Well, I'm afraid I'd be...
When we reflect on the incredible journey of Dallas that took place between 1978 and 1991, witnessing their growth and transformation, we can see that the connection from those years left a lasting legacy. Their story continues to resonate with fans around the world. And as always, show some love, hit the like button, subscribe for more, and hit the bell to never miss my new content.